Hello, gentlemen. I've got something special for you. What you're about to watch is a lost video. I filmed this video back in 2019, and I wasn't able to put it up on YouTube because I was video recording while I was on vacation touring Vancouver Island. And by the time I got back home, my YouTube channel was deleted. So this video has been sitting on the back burner. It was all fully recorded, and I'll give you the whole video in its entirety. But before I do, I've got a special, important message for the ladies. Shut up. Now onto the video.
I have a brother who's not afraid to fly, but I worry all the time that he will stay alive. He's done a lot of stuff that makes me wince. He's telling stories and dancing on the fence. Oh, life is a place between death and joy.
Hello friends, you're on Mountain MGTOW, where you're always welcome. This beautiful sight, the scenery is Port Renfrew, and I'm quite positive none of you will ever see this in person. This is a backwater, back road little humble town of probably less than 50 people. And it's a little bit of a shame, as this is the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my entire life. The waves rocking up on the shore, beautiful hills and mountains around, and not a single thought to be seen. I often wonder what value, what worth, what benefit women have, and I always come to the same conclusion: nothing. And I didn't really have a topic for this video, but I just had to share with you all these beautiful scenes. And so let's just ruminate on how much better our lives have become since going MGTOW. Time to reflect. What is the meaning of us being here? Well, it's to experience all this beautiful earth has to offer, not necessarily focusing on relationships with other people and being alone. Being alone is one thing that men really envelop themselves in. We find true purpose in being on our own, working at something that gives us passion, whatever it might be, free from distractions. It's only when you're alone you can truly be yourself. That's a line that was given to me, spoken to me by the true great sage of MGTOW, once named Messenger Rising, he gave me the inspiration to not only embrace my introversion, but also working on myself and being proud and happy about myself. And that's what all of you need to do as well. You need to be proud of who you are and continually work on improving yourself. Do women really ever work on themselves? No, they don't. Because everyone is always telling them that they are perfect. And what happens when you're already perfect? It means that there is no more room left to grow. And we find a very interesting parallel with that of sexual marketplace value and room to grow. When women graduate high school, well, when both women and men graduate high school, we're unleashed onto the world. That's when we are ready to copulate. Though some have postulated that women are ready much sooner, and this is evidenced in the fact that they are able to conceive at the age of 12 or 13. Notwithstanding, they are unleashed onto this world, all of us, after we graduate high school. That is when we are deemed to be ready for adulthood. Now, women are told they are perfect, beautiful, don't need to change for nothing, don't need to improve for no man or no one, and not even for themselves. At 18, they are handed a silver platter, but even a gold platter, a diamond-encrusted gold platter that is also known as their vajayjay. And because they are perfect, perfection only has room to disintegrate. Nothing perfect lasts forever. Truly, a woman's so-called perfection only lasts about 10 years. And isn't it funny how they squander these years? They squander it like it's nobody's business. And I guess they can have their own business right now, because they ain't producing anything of value. The only one thing that they were good at, making babies, they've completely rejected. Wow, what the fuck? Well, if you women don't want to do the one thing that you're good at, you can fuck right off. And so, men are not necessarily handed a golden platter. When we're 18, we are denigrated. When we are unleashed from high school, ready to explore this world, we are given nothing. We are handed nothing. We are barely even educated and guided to enter this cold, desolate world that awaits men. It's a sad state of affairs that we are not only not guiding our young men, but misguiding them into an indoctrination of gynocentrism. It's a crying shame. Can you even call these women adults at 18? They might be fully matured physically, but mentally, not even close. I've proposed this before in some videos, I believe, but I believe we once had something called finishing school for women, wherein at 15 years old, they would be shipped off to finishing or boarding school and taught how to be a homemaker, how to have homely skills such as sewing, cooking, knitting, cleaning. Well, we did away with that. Why? Because women felt that they were being imprisoned, jailed to a life of servitude. No. They were given skills so that they may be prime candidates for protection. Women have always been protected and provided for, but not no more. Because of feminism, we don't have to. You do not have to provide for a woman. You do not have to lay your life down for a woman no more. Ain't feminism grand? Oh yeah. The only thing that is grand is this beautiful world. Like I said, you have the whole world now to embrace the pursuit of your own happiness. Feminism freed us. The world is your oyster. Women are jailing themselves. After that 10-year window, nobody pays them any attention. I had the opportunity today as I was driving. I'm on vacation right now, so I did a little road trip. It was supposed to be a motorcycle trip, but the weather clearly did not want to cooperate. That's all right. Anyhow, I actually met up with my ex today. Had a chat with her. This is the ex that I dumped. I've had 3 major girlfriends in my life. First one being an amicable separation. Second one, I dumped her for various reasons. And the third one, well, let's just say I'll never talk to or hear from her again. Anyway, so my ex-girlfriend that I met today, she's already hit the wall full speed at Mach 5. She's wrinkled, she's overweight, and she's used up. But the reason I bring her up is because actually she does have a boyfriend. She's had a boyfriend for the last 2 or 3 years, off and on. And the reason it's off and on is because he keeps beating her. She is a recovering alcoholic. I believe she'll be a recovering alcoholic for the rest of her life. And the boyfriend is a recovering drug addict, also most likely going to be recovering for the rest of his most definitely shortened life. And so I had honestly thought by the last time I had spoken with her that she was done with him. Not that I care, but he was aggressively beating her, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he also tortured one of her cats. He's broken her jaw before. He's been in prison multiple times because of beating her, and right now they're living together. And she's happy about living together with him despite the history together that they have. I never laid a finger on her. I was a little bit of a jerk to her, but only because I wasn't that invested in our relationship. And so she's with him. The more of a bad boy you are, the more they will attach themselves to you. I personally have no interest in being a bad boy to women. Now, I will act however the hell I want for myself. Because us MGTOW, we have a certain proclivity for certain things. First of all, truth, civility, and most of all, pride in our work. We have no time or interest in capitulating to any kind of demand that women place on us, be it physical or dynamic in relationship, in the relation of being together with a woman. So we have no interest in pursuing their desires. Women, while they might completely be sincere in the moment, the problem with the dynamics between man and woman is that women have an ever-changing set of emotions. Whatever they feel one moment changes to the next. And men trying to understand them is a futile experience. All you have to understand is that from one moment to another, they are always changing. This is why they love the bad boy, because they don't give a shit about trying to understand it. They just once in a while will, what is the right word? Once in a while, they will satisfy one of her ever-changing moments of fleeting desire. But you MGTOW men, you're better than that. You've got better things to worry about, more important things. The way you shape your life does not involve a woman that can destroy it in so many ways. Everything you build up for yourself can be taken away, not just by her, but by the government that tries to enslave us. And so we must escape to parts unknown, such as this. Soon enough, I will be creating my own stronghold. It will be Fort MGTOW. And there will be large gates at the entrance. When it is complete, I will show you. But it may take years. Possibly a decade. In the meantime, my friends, go your own way. I want to thank you for joining me here on Mountain MGTOW, where you're always welcome. Peace, my brothers. I'll see you around.